Hi everybody, it's DelusionDispeller. I thought I'd have kind of a different video format tonight. If this will work for me. I have some comments that people have been making on my videos. Some good, some bad. Look at it. Um, and I wanted to share them with you and get your input and also respond and react to them myself. If this cat will stop trying to nudge my computer and climb on it, I might be able to do that. Right now, I'm trying to open up another screen for YouTube so that I can read those comments to you and share them. So hopefully this will work out without me having too much of a problem on the live section. Sometimes it freezes when I go to do other things. Hi, Lindsay. Good to see you tonight. Update you on what I've been doing today. It's been kind of interesting. Of course, I went to work today, and after work, my husband and I decided to celebrate our month anniversary, like I explained this morning on the video. We went shopping. He bought me a new pillow, which I desperately needed, and it's super comfortable. It's a extra firm down pillow. So if you're looking for a good pillow, that's a good one to get. Anyways, we got the kitty cat some diatomaceous earth, which is basically like little tiny, they're called diatoms. They're like little, they're not insects. They're like not even bacteria. They're like single cell organisms, I guess. And they eat the fleas off your cat. They will eat them from the outside in and destroy them. So hopefully this poor kitty right here who keeps trying to climb on my computer, Teddy cat right here, hopefully he will be feeling better soon, because this poor cat has been suffering with itchy flea problems. So we bought some of that. We bought a weekend feeder for the kitty cats so that if we go out of town, the cats will be able to eat without us having to feed them. Yes, it dehydrates the exoskeleton. Exactly. So I decided to get that because I have tried on my other animals all the nasty, insecticides, and it literally killed my dog. When I used the insecticide stuff on him, it killed him. Or her, sorry. It shut down her kidneys, and she had to be put to sleep, and I felt awful and guilty and horrid about that, and I still do. It just haunts you when stuff like that happens, and that maybe you could have found something else to use on your animal. So now I try to go all natural because I don't want anything to happen to my other animals, obviously. I adore animals, as you know. So I'm hoping this other YouTube channel screen will open for me so that I can read these comments and share them with everybody. Let's see if it's going to let me do it. I almost think I need to go in through a different program or something, because every time I try to open up another screen when I'm on here, it'll freeze me. Let's see. Okay, I'm waiting for the other YouTube channel thing to open, if it will. Okay, so after that, we bought some food for the week because now we have to pay out of pocket for food. We don't have food stamps anymore, so we have to do that. And my new pastor of the new church is coming on Saturday to take a look at my house and see if there's anything that they can do. He's bringing a friend of his that does construction, and he's going to see if he can do anything to help me get this place looking like a house again. We'll see. I don't know. Many people have promised, and nobody's really been able to deliver. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Trying to think if there was anything else that we bought. I made keto pizza tonight. I don't know if you've ever had that. You can make the most delicious pizza out of mozzarella cheese, cream cheese, egg, and a little bit of flour for the crust. And then you just put whatever toppings on it you want. You melt it in the microwave or however you want to melt it and stir it up, and it makes a wonderful crust. And it's keto friendly. So, yeah, awesome. And I even burnt it a little bit, and it was still delicious because I made it in a skillet on the stove instead of in the oven, because I don't like heating up my house too much because it's so small in here and uncomfortable if it gets hot. So yeah, so that's what I did. I made a pizza. Um, Not sure if this is going to cooperate here tonight with these comments. Um, there's been a lot of insulting comments lately. It hasn't been very happy ones. So people just, I don't know, they want to hate me, and they can if they want. I don't really care. Oh, there goes my cat out the window. I have a catio out here, and it's dark here, but I opened up the catio so the kitties could go out there if they wanted to, and not feel like they have to get out the door because it's super freezing out. And this way, if they get cold, they can just come in the window. I don't know if they're 12-year-olds because some of these people sound like adults, and some of them do have their actual pictures on here and stuff. So I don't think they're kids. I don't think all of them are anyway. Just adults that don't like what I have to say, and I'm okay with it. It's fine, whatever. I'm not going to please everybody, and I know that. I had a rough day at work today, anyways. I'm having some issues, and I'm going to have to do something soon. Talk to somebody, or I don't know. The last time I ever mentioned anything about work, I got blasted by someone. So I got to be so careful what I say. You don't want to, alienate people on the job. Behaviors? What do you mean behaviors? I don't know what you mean. Okay, I'm still waiting for this dashboard to open up here so I can read you the comments and put them on this video so people can see the kind of stuff that I get written to me on my comments. Okay, is this it? Comments, there we go. All right, it should be opening here pretty soon. It's just taking a while because I have the other screen open. Hi, boy. It's my Carmine. My goose. Come here, guy. You have to come around the other way, guy. Come on. There you go, boy. There's my baby boy. Okay. See you later. All right. Not sure what this one is. I'm going to read this one to you. I'm just making sure I'm not frozen. Am I frozen here? Oh, yeah, I do, Lindsay. That's correct. I'm talking about the adults, not the kids. Those are the ones I have the issues with. One in particular. But I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards looking into doing something else for next year because this is just getting very stressful for me. But no, not the children. Children are children, That's just how they are. I don't agree with some of the things, though, at work. Like, a lot of people don't agree with how things go at work. But there's just some things that I didn't agree with last year, and they're still going on this year. So it may be time to move on. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to start reading the comments. I'm going to kind of test it out on you, Lindsay, since you're here. I'm going to read the first comment, and I need you to tell me if I froze when I read it. And all Shannon's videos, she specifically said that she puts her kids to bed at 6:30, not 8. Were you able to hear me when I was reading that? Or did I freeze? I just need to know. So if I'm going to read the rest of them, that I'm not frozen. No freezing. Okay. It was freezing, or it was fine. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to read the rest of them. And then after I'm done reading the comments, I'm going to open up, as they say, the floor for any questions that you want to ask me, and then I'll answer. I'll do that till about, I don't know. It's almost 9 o'clock now. Maybe till 9:15, 9:30. Who knows? However long I sit here while people are interested. All right, so here we go. I'm going to read these comments and react to them. First of all, I'm not sure what the Shanann's videos putting her kids to bed at 6:30, not 8, had to do with anything. I'm not really sure what that was in regards to. All right, different strokes for different folks. I could understand 20 to 30 minutes of your opinions. More than that is a rant and shaming the victims. Very poor reflection on you. You're doing exactly what Shanann did, except she was positive and did not badmouth anyone. Okay, I'm not doing exactly what Shanann did. I don't have little children that I'm saying, say hi, Cece. Say hi, Bella. Say hi. When my kids just want to be kids and they're trying to play. I didn't stick a camera in my children's faces. She did. Does that make her a horrid person? No. But it means that there were times she was violating their right to not be bothered and their right to just go play as children. And this cat really needs to stop violating my right to have my computer open. He wants to step on my keys, and that's going to ruin my computer. All right. So apparently this person doesn't want any more than 20 or 30 minutes of my opinions. And that's fine. Move on after 20 to 30 minutes. I'm not going to stop giving them. So I guess you need to find another channel to go on. Probably. Yeah. Okay. No freezing still, Lindsay? Can you still hear me? Hi, Jama. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Definitely. You know, it's going to be like this. Whoever wants to be in here can stay in here. If they don't, they can move on. Plain and simple. The people that enjoy listening to me are the ones that come back. Awesome. Okay. Tonight, Jama, I'm sharing comments that are on my YouTubes, my videos. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And then I'm going to open up the time for question and answer like I did last night. All right, so the next comment. Unfortunately, Chris may not have had the means to divorce her and fight for the girls since they were bankrupt, especially if her family had the money to back her. That may be why he stayed. Okay, what's why he killed them if he did kill them? That I get why he may have stayed, but does that mean he should kill them because he doesn't have the money for a divorce or the means to divorce her? Not sure what that exactly means. And it might have been in response to that particular video anyway. And I don't remember what the video was about. I'm not going to go back and watch every single one of my videos I made because that would be just totally, it would take too much time. All right, next comment. Courts are all about the money. Most lawyers after work are drinkers. They live well above their means. Money, greed, power, control. I don't know about that. I don't know if most lawyers are drinkers. I guess maybe some of them might be. It's probably a stressful job, I would imagine. I'm not a lawyer, would not want to be one. I would have a hard time siding with somebody if I didn't agree with them and then trying to present their case and defending them in court if I thought they were like totally dead wrong. I couldn't do it. Thank you for speaking truth. The truth. Too many people think her behavior is normal for people her age. Well, it may be now, but normal is just a statistical term. The issue is right and wrong, and her behavior as a wife and mother was flat out wrong and irresponsible. Okay, so there's somebody that kind of agrees with me and a few other people. I also want to chime in that I stopped watching the videos because the girls started to get to my heart, and I started to think I knew them. Not sure on that one either. I'm not going to try to conjecture on that, what that even means, that you knew them. I don't know. Okay. Next. I see Bella as a frightened child and Shanann as the narcissist. You offer some interesting views. Well, thank you. I try. Try to share my views, and if they're interesting, that's good. It's sad that I have to offer views, not have to, but that I chose to offer views, and it had to be on something like this because it's sad. It's devastating. There's no doubt about it. I love that you're an observer and not afraid to share how you see things, agree or disagree. You're an observer and a reporter from best office you have access to. Very brave. Nice compliment. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yikes. In reality, there is no perfect family. That man was having lots of sex with his wife and other men and women. Those health patches just seemed weird to me, like nicotine patches or hormone replacement. These people were living and selling a commercial sales folk life. but no one deserves to die like those three lovely souls. And I saw a lot of normal, but some sad sales pitches too much. Okay. I think we all kind of saw sales pitches a lot. And yeah, a little bit of normal. I mean, what's sad to me is it did seem in some videos like they were a legit family and they seemed happy. The kids seemed to be having fun in some videos, but for the most part, it just seemed very forced and high pressure. Um, Not necessarily, Anita. Tell her to join me on YouTube. Anita, my ex-husband, my first ex-husband, was a narcissist, and he was not at all loud and proud. Although he could be at times. But he was very insecure. Although he put on a persona of being so secure, and he really wasn't. He was very verbally abusive behind closed doors. On the outside, he was everybody's buddy and good citizen and take the shirt off his back and help you out. But nobody knew him behind closed doors, and you don't usually with a narcissist. All right, I'm going to go back to these comments. I'm thinking my daughter might join us, my youngest daughter. I'm not sure if she'll pop on or not. Let's see here. I really do prefer the uploaded vids rather than the live streaming. That's will all content creators, though. Oh, that's with all content creators, though. Not only yours, Laura Beth. There just seems to be less flow when live. Too many other distractions from the topic at hand. That's an honest comment. Just my personal preference. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should do more uploaded videos. Do we know it was a boy yet? Well, they said his name was Nico, and they said she was having a boy. So I'm guessing they must have had some proof of that. Okay, it's better now. All right. I just saw a video of Shanann conditioning her daughter with repetition of phrases such as "I am special, I am talented, I am strong, I am perfect." This reeks of a narcissist mother, placing kids on pedestal. I just got into this story, but started thinking, oh, she's projecting a perfect life all over social media like nice narcissists like to do. Okay, this is a long one. I won't read the whole thing, but and some of it's kind of crass. Yeah, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna read the rest of this. It's kind of disturbing. At any rate, she ends it by, or he ends it by saying, "Enjoy them cats, lol." So that was cute. P.S. I just heard your husband. There's hardly anything on here with Chris live stuff, just hers, and it's so not fair. So why say she was so bad? The live video was her work, not cause it was something she enjoyed. I'm writing this again. He did it because I thought about this for some time. If it went that way, he would have hit her, not strangled her, and rang the police. And right now she would be there, not put girls in the tank. It's kind of too scattered for me to make out what this person was trying to say. So I won't, say anything in response to that. Okay. This is a link to the arraignment complaint and information filed with the court by the DA. Yeah, a lot of people send me stuff from the courts and like affidavits and stuff, and I don't really understand a lot of that stuff. So although I appreciate the help, it's kind of Greek to me. So I don't really say a whole lot about that. I don't agree with this. I think a mother should follow her instincts. If she doesn't have any instincts, then the baby will let mama know when they need changed, when they're hungry or when they're tired. I don't understand why they make something so simple complicated. Yeah, let the baby decide, basically, when they want to nurse, when they want to sleep. And a lot of people feel that way, but this baby wise person that wrote the book didn't feel that way, obviously. And Shanann thought it was perfectly okay to tell her children or force her children to go to bed at a certain hour, to eat at a certain hour for a certain amount of time. And yeah, that's not the way I did it, but that doesn't mean that's not how everybody that believes in baby wise does it, I guess. By the way, he doesn't look upset at all that his whole family is dead and gone. I agree, moron. His family was beautiful and cute. Okay. I'm not sure if they were calling me a moron or somebody else. Okay, I hate the fact that a lot of people are saying she was narcissistic. It upsets me because I do not believe she was and love her children. I don't think he did. So many videos are showing her in a bad light. I know she was a great mom and wife. Thank you for sharing. All right. I mean, that's everybody's opinion to make, whether they think she's a great mom and wife or not. I mean, she passed on, obviously, in a absolutely heinous way. And somebody said I didn't show any sympathy about her, and I don't agree with that. I'm very sympathetic to anybody that meets their doom in such an unspeakably horrible way, or anybody that dies, period. Sympathetic towards the family. I'm sympathetic to the person going through it, but I can't stop it from happening, and that frustrates the tar out of me. I wish I could. I wish I could make everybody treat everyone with respect and love and honor. But unfortunately, I can't. That's just, it's not my ability to do that. So, um, yeah, my daughter isn't coming on like the video. She would just pop on probably in the chat. So I don't know that she did. My husband just said she called and he told her to catch me on here. So I don't know. All right. This video kind of reminds me of my mom and her videos responding to comments, so forth, and kind of rambling, but I like it. Call me weird, but keep them coming, please. That was nice. Ha 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 ha. Made me die laughing when you called him a moron. Okay, maybe I called Chris a moron. I might have. I don't know. He probably was acting like one in some of his videos. So anyway, that's a little bit of update on some comments that I received. There's some nastier ones somewhere on here, but I'm not going to waste my time reading all that. But you just kind of get the gist. Some people love me, some people hate me, and the haters can just keep on hating. I really don't care. All right. Yeah, true. The live videos are funner when you catch them live, Lindsay said. Okay, so now I'm going to open up the time till about 9:15 for some Q&A. So anybody have any questions for me? Now is your time to ask them. Go ahead. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and wait for a question to come my way. How you doing, buddy? Checking on my kitty. Are those nasty fleas going away, buddy? I think a couple of them dropped off of you. Hopefully. Thank you, Jama. I mean, you can be sympathetic. I can't bring her back. If I could, I would, because I have a lot of questions for her. Shoot, I have a lot of questions for Chris, to be honest. Like Dr. Phil says, and I won't be crass, but what the H were you thinking? That's what I'd be asking him. You know, there are so many other ways you could have dealt with this that obviously did not result in you going to prison or jail and her having to die and your baby's dying. Absolutely horrid. Absolutely horrid and cruel. Selfish, cruel, and awful. Did Amber say she's coming online or not? No, I guess she doesn't want to come on with us. Sorry, guys. I will try to talk to her and see if she'll, come on another time with me. I wish we could do like the two-way screen thing on the live, but I don't really know how to do that except on Zoom. And I really don't even know how to use Zoom yet. So, all right. So any questions for me? We got a little bit of time before I go try out my new pillow. See my kitty in the background? She's just lounging up there. And that's up on top of a shelf. Or is that a he? That's my boy cat. Mimi's up in the basket. She's down for the night. There she is, up there in the laundry basket. I don't know if you can see her, but that's her little gray body up there curled up in a ball, sleeping. And then Teddy Cat is right here. There's Teddy Cat. I could tell him to say hi, but I don't think he can do it. And then there's the boy cat up there. Carmy, boy. Hey, boy, what are you doing up there? Cleaning yourself, huh? All right. I just have 3 cats right now, Anita. There was a time I had about 30, like years ago, because my first husband didn't believe in spaying and neutering. And we just kept taking in cats. I was like the cat lady in the neighborhood. I just have 3 now, though. A lot easier to handle. So what's my biggest pet peeve? People assuming how I am without really taking the time or effort to get to know me. My biggest pet peeve. All my life, I feel like in the back of my mind, there was always this little girl crying out or this little voice crying out. If only you would get to know me. I'm really a nice person. I'm really a good person. And it's like, it's the cry of my heart that people understand. I'm opinionated. There is no doubt about that. Oh, Jama, I was too. I watched that same video while I was making the pizza. I was like, he probably eats better than I eat half the time, and he really doesn't deserve it if he killed people. What are we going to do? It's in Weld County, Colorado. We can't, do anything about it other than just look in horror and go, wow, are you really feeding the prisoners that much food and that well? I'd say that some of those meals sounded pretty good. And he doesn't deserve to eat good meals if he murdered people, but he's innocent till proven guilty. So, that's what people would say. Yeah, definitely, Jama. Ask me a personal question. This is Q&A to ask me whatever you want. Because for years I made videos that I uploaded and people were like, I just would like to talk to you personally. Can you do a live so we can talk? So here I am, large and in charge. What's your question, Jama? I'm looking for it. You're probably still typing it. I think YouTube is a little slow on their lives. When you type in things, it takes a while for stuff to register. So I'll just wait till I see your question. Hey, buddy, are you feeling better? Yeah. I mentioned my foster mom. Do you know your mom? Yes, I do. I know my biological mom and dad. In fact, I was talking to my dad last night on Facebook. They both live in Buffalo, New York, where I'm from. But yes, I know them. I know them very well. And they are both still living. Oh yeah, Jama, exactly. He does. He eats better in jail than we do out here. Desserts? What? Oh, I know. Oh, Lindsay, I have cooking videos on my uploads. I have quite a few of them, I think. Because I was always on some diet or another. I usually am. I'm like a dietaholic, I swear. So I have done cooking videos. Do not get on my computer, buddy. I know you just want love. This kitty's loving all up on my arm. He just wants me to. He wants me to pet him. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. Yeah, you just want to rub and pet. Get pet. Hi, Lonnie or Lanny, however you say your name. Good to see you. This kitty is just something else. You gotta see this. If I can get this thing to work. Here, I'm gonna hold it out here and see if you can see what he's doing. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Oh boy, you just love to rub on my hand and get that diatomaceous earth all over my hand. You're such a good boy. Okay, anyway. Yes, I do have siblings. I have a brother that's 3 years younger than me. I have a half sister and half brother. I have a stepsister. And I have a foster brother and foster sister. Yep, definitely have siblings. And I had some brothers that passed away at babyhood. My mom had miscarriages and stuff, so yeah. And I have had miscarriages. And I had a brother that died actually soon after birth, too. So, yes, I do have siblings, to answer that question. Any other questions? Marker here. Those of you that came in recently, I am just waiting for people to decide what to ask me for questions. So go ahead and ask me what you will. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. You're fine. You're fine. It's okay. Okay. Yeah. How about you sit down, though? I don't think they want to see your butt. Sit down. This kitty's not used to being held, so he is kind of funny the way he's standing here. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I have families. This kitty cat, this is Teddy Cat. When we got him, they named him Yang because he had another kitty friend that unfortunately a shelter killed on me, named Yin. So there's Yin and Yang. And this kitty, we renamed him to be Teddy Bear. Yeah, Jama, I was sorry to hear it too. I wanted to seriously put that lady in jail. Really ticked me off. And then that's me to me up there. Me to me in Spanish means look at me. That's how she got her name. And then there's Carmine Ragusa. Oh, that's not me to me. That's Carmine Ragusa, from Laverne and Shirley. I don't know how I got that name. I just named him that. And then, thank you. And then me to me is in the basket sleeping right now, which is good because we usually put them in this room at night so that they're not climbing up. Otherwise, we have a really rough time working the next day, my husband and I. So we got to put them in their own room so they'll let us sleep. Yes, Lonnie, I understand. I've lost a lot of animals. It's always painful. Thank you, Astro Virgin. I appreciate that. I was going to tell y'all too that I wanted to kind of dedicate this video tonight to the people that are going through the hurricanes right now. I was thinking about that because I was driving in a vicious rainstorm here in Illinois, and it was scary, very, very scary. It's like driving through swimming pools sometimes. Aw, that's cool, Jessica. And I was thinking that I really need to pray for the families that are stuck in different places when this hurricane is happening because everybody can't evacuate. And I heard something on the radio today on the Christian radio station that Donald Trump said a prayer for those who couldn't evacuate. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, now, first of all of you pro-Trumpers, don't jump down my throat. I'm not pro or anti-Trump. I just pray for the man because I would not want his job. I don't agree with everything he's doing. I do think he's got some issues, but he is our president, and since he is the one responsible for doing what he's doing, I'd rather pray and make sure God gets in there and do what he needs to do with them. Can you spot narcissist easy? So do you work with any? Oh, I'm sure I work with at least a few. Yeah. And I kind of limit my contact with them. I know better than to get cozy with narcissists. I learned that the hard way. Hi, Georgie. Thanks for coming in. You're all the way from the UK. Awesome. Um, yeah, Lanny, exactly. They need prayers because they're going through all these hurricanes and this terrible weather. What I was saying, Donald Trump said he said a prayer, or they said Donald Trump said a prayer for those that couldn't evacuate. And I'm sitting there thinking, with all his money, why doesn't he, instead of saying a prayer, send some helicopters, boats, or something and get the people out of there? I mean, praying is great, but, put your money where your prayers are. Seriously. If anybody can help people, he can with all his millions. Wasn't he on like some entrepreneur show or something? I forget what it was called. And you think that, he would just help the people instead of just sitting and supposedly praying for them. Praying is not going to lift them up out of the floodwaters or damage that's happening. Sheesh. And I would say that about any president, not just Donald Trump, anybody. If you're going to pray for people, that's great. But, there's a Bible verse that says, if you say to your brother when he comes to you, I think it's hungry or looking for something, you say to him, be warm and be fed and go your way, when you have it within your ability to do for him, then what good is that? And that's how I feel about that. That's great you're going to pray for them, but do something to help them. There's actually a Christian song I heard on the radio today about um it's about a guy that says there's all this pain in the world, there's all this sadness in the world. And he looks up to heaven, shakes his fist and says, "Why aren't you going to do something?" And he said that God talked back to him and said, "I did. I created you." And I think the words go if not if not us, then who? If not me and you right now, um, we've got to do something. And it's basically about people doing what they need to do to help people. Yeah, I understand BLP. I'm not dissing Trump. I'm really not. I don't understand enough about politics to really make that statement. That's why people have said, well, why don't you go on and talk about Kavanaugh and that kind of stuff? I don't know enough about politics to sound like I know what I'm talking about. That's why I don't. I don't get into politics. Um, oh, thank you, Georgie. I appreciate that. You've been binge watching my videos? Aw, thanks. They've changed a lot over the years. I've gotten fat, then thin, then fat, then thin. Now I'm kind of in between. I'm not sure. Trying to get thin again, but yeah, so far, a lot of starch is all I can afford because I lost my food stamps, so I can't eat a lot of healthy foods like I was. Trying to learn how to revamp my eating habits. Um, am I your daddy? Huh? I think he's doing the best he could under all the circumstances. No, I wouldn't want his position either. I'm not sure. Cool, what you mean? Am I your daddy? Wow. Thanks, Jessica. Um, I'm like I said, I'm sad that I even had to, or even it's not that I had to make them. I'm sad that that's the topic that seemed to get everybody's eye on watching what I do because somebody had to die. 4 beautiful people had to die. Cool. What on earth? I think you're in the wrong room, dude. This is not that type of room. I'm not your sugar daddy or sugar mommy. Craziness. Ugh. Anyways, any other questions for me? Oh, Jama, just ignore it. Because they're looking for a place to play. Hold on, let me see if I can take care of this craziness. Yeah, I think I'll report this one because that's not appropriate on my channel. There we go. Report. All right. Cool septic fan, you're going to have to go somewhere else. Remove. I could put you in timeout. I guess I could just put you in timeout and see if you behave. If you don't behave, then I'll just remove you. All right, there we go. Okay, he's hopefully in timeout right now for 300 seconds. All right, Georgie says dieting's always hard. Just do your best. What you got? Yeah. Thank you, Georgie. I appreciate your subscribing. How do I think all the videos and Facebook groups are going to affect the Watts trial? I know I was looking at Nasha's videos, and she was saying, we need to stop the Facebook groups, the support groups, the Chris Watts support groups. I don't know. I mean, everybody has a right to post what they're going to post. I don't really know if I could say get rid of the support groups or whatever. It's just people, saying what they say. I don't think it's going to affect them one way or the other, really. I do think the videos are going to come into play somehow. I don't know if that's admissible in court. I don't know enough about court either to say that. Thank you, Lanny. I appreciate that too. So I don't know. I don't know if it'll affect it one iota. People are just going to talk, and Facebook, not sure Facebook at all is admissible in court. They're very weird about what they allow in courts. Apparently, even lie detector tests are not allowed in court. Which comments are you talking about that are scary? What do you mean, Jama? I'm not sure what you mean. Because I timed out cool septic fan, if that's what you meant. They aren't supposed to be able to be seen. So if you're still seeing comments by them, let me know. Because I can take care of that as well. I hope so, Shimmer Soul, because I would really like to know more about this Thrive thing and what's in it. I'm not saying that led somebody to snap and go murder 4 people in their family. I don't know if we can conjecture that at all. But I don't know what's in it, so can't imagine. What is the deal? Oh, wow, it's already 9:24. I said I was going to talk and answer questions till 9:15. I'll stay on till 9:30, and then I do need to get off of here and go get ready for bed. I do work in the morning. Yeah, Jama, I was trying to do a collab with Nasha, but so far she hasn't really responded to me as to whether she wants to or not. So a lot of people were telling her, don't do anything with DD. Don't go on to DelusionDispeller's channel. She's crazy. She's opinionated and judgmental. She's an anti-Shanann person. She speaks evil of the dead. She victim shames. Whatever. I've heard it all now. Yeah, comments. Oh, the trolls comments? I just ignore them. I can't see any comments from that one that was in here, so I don't know. Anyway, I tried to wear makeup today, but I only have makeup from like a long time ago. So I'm thinking that the makeup I had was not in the best condition because I ended up with my eyes burning and hurting all day, and they're still hurting, as you can tell, because of the way I'm holding them. I either do that when I'm hurting or when I'm tired. Aw, Teddy's checking on Mimi. He saw she was in the basket. Where you going, Tedder? Huh? Where you going? Are you feeling better? Are those fleas finally dying on you? Oh, no problem, Jama. I tried anyway. Well, they're in timeout. If they come back and start up baloney again, they will be right back in timeout or booted from the room. One of the two. Hi, buddy. Any other questions? Keep them coming. We got till 9:30. Yeah, that's true, Lonnie. Or Lanny. That's very true. You don't know with diet products what's in them and how they're going to affect you and stuff. Here, buddy, come here. Come here. Yeah. You need to trim your claws. They're super sharp. Especially cats' back claws. They're miserable. What are you doing? What on earth are you doing, Teddy? Oh, you're sharpening your claws in my chair. Okay. Anyhow. Oh, I'm getting tired. Excuse me. Um, I don't know. Do Pal Talk, but on YouTube. How would you do that? How would you connect the two of them? I don't see where it says that I could add Pal Talk to it. If you can tell me how, I'll be happy to try. Thanks, Georgia. They are very affectionate cats. Very, very affectionate. Oh, okay. Shimmer Soul, can you write me at DelusionDispeller@gmail.com and send me the link for that, possibly? I might be interested in checking that out and seeing what they're saying. I would appreciate it if you can. Well, I got 2 minutes, so I got time for like one more comment, maybe two. Anybody? Do you have any questions or comments or whatever? Thanks, Jessica. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'll stay exactly the way I am, because I am, like I said, trying to lose the weight again. I'm trying to get down to 130 pounds, but it's slow going. And the thing is, when you lose weight, you tend to lose it in the places you don't want to lose it, like your chest and your face. And like when I lose weight in my face, I don't like the way I look as much anymore. I feel like I look really gaunt and kind of emaciated. If I could keep my chubby face and lose the weight other places, I'd be happy. Not the chin, but the whole face. Yeah, I know, Green Eyes. I was thinking that too. She can't defend herself, but she doesn't need to defend herself. She was who she was. And I'm not attacking her in the sense of, well, you're such a terrible, awful person. I think she was very misled. I think she was a young mom, even though she was older as time went on. I still think she pretty much raised her children as a young mom would. I don't think so, Jama. But you can look into that for me. If you can find one, I would be very happy to know about it. Good night, Lonnie. Thanks for stopping in. Into the live chat thing. All right, anyway, one more question and then I am outie. Off to bed with my new pillow. Can't wait to try this out. An extremely extra firm down pillow. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight, hopefully. Then I can work with a clear mind tomorrow, which is good. Oh, nice chatting with you too. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, you'll see me. Lord willing. Yeah, I know. I wish they would do it live too. I would really like to see some body language and find out what's going on with the whole thing. Yeah, Jessica, for real. All right, y'all. I guess I am done here. It is 9:30. That is my allotment of time. I'm going to go spend some time with my husband, maybe call my daughter, and get off to bed soon on my new pillow. So I will see you all on the next live or upload. Have a great night, everyone. It was great to have you in here. Keep the comments coming. Keep encouraging me because sometimes it's really frustrating to get all the nastiness coming my way. I appreciate it. Bless you all. Bye. Maybe bye. Maybe not. I don't know. It's not working very well. Everybody.